Hi, I'm Mr. T, and today I'm going to be talking to you about 3 different apps that will make your life as a teacher convenient and the students around you. So I'm going to be talking to you about 3 different apps that will really make your life convenient as a teacher. I was always told as a teacher to be as resourceful as possible. Today with technology, the apps that you have at your hand and disposal is really endless. So the first 3 apps I'm going to be talking about first is Kahoot, number 2 is Seesaw, and 3 is TED. Kahoot is an application where a teacher designs a game format and can put in any questions relating to any curriculum or any course in general. So once a teacher puts in these questions, the course or the class will have the option of putting any answer they want, and live score updates will show who is in the lead and who is second and third. The second application I'm talking to you about is Seesaw. It's an application where it's a direct communication between students, parents, and the teacher themselves. On the app, you can look at things like progress reports to see how students are doing. They can upload their work. It's basically a collective bank for teachers and parents to see how students are doing in the class. And lastly is TED. TED is an app where it provides videos in the form of TED Talks, which are informative videos that give out information basically on anything in the world. There's thousands of different videos that include topics from anything. It's very resourceful in the sense of a teacher, as it gives insight towards education in many different forms. Students can look up videos and basically look up anything. Now let's take a look at the apps. So the first app we are going to look at is Kahoot. So when you open up Kahoot, it takes you to the Discover page. On here, there are many different things that teachers have posted. For example, you look at Britannica, biodiversity. These are many of the different examples of things that you can find. So if we look at world history castles right here, for example, it takes you into the number of plays it has, and you can actually play it yourself as practice. So this is an example of how this works. So it comes up like this. This is what the students would look at. So when were most castles built? I'm just going to put this one as an example. So it actually shows what the correct answer is. So that is an example of how this is here. It shows the leaderboard. And again, if you do another question, what was the main reason for building castles? It shows you the next question. So again, your leaderboard comes up, and that basically is the game portion of Kahoot. Here it shows you where you can create your own. All you have to do is add a cover image, put in a title, and then add questions. You can also look at reports for ones that you've played yourself and also ones that you've hosted. Here you can also look at your own Kahoots and save many of the ones that you create yourself. Overall, Kahoot is a great app to use. So we are going to look now at Seesaw. So when you open up Seesaw, this is your the activity library. Here you can browse the many different assignments that your students hand in themselves, as well as the assignments that you post yourself. Here in the activities, this is basically your own portal for everything scheduled that you have. Here you have what your schedule looks like, as well as what you have archived in saved assignments. Here's the good thing about Seesaw. It really has a direct access for communication between students and family. Here you can have students' announcements, as well as family announcements, and as well as the saved notifications that you have. Here is the skills portion of the app. This allows you to track student progress based on real time and the goals that you set with the students themselves. Lastly is a blog where you can actually upload your students' work to the blog worldwide, and you can see how other classes are using the app themselves. So overall, it is a very good app to use. So now we're going to look at TED. So when you open up TED, it takes you to basically the main page. This is where you can see the newest TED Talks as well as the most popular TED Talks. TED Talks range from anywhere from 5 minutes to say around 20 minutes. In this app, it's very good because, like I said, it goes through a variety of different topics. Here in the Discovery page, you can see that yourself. You can look at things like technology, science, psychology, just about anything, as well as things like playlists and even different languages. Here, it allows you to save your own TED Talks with your My List, as well as likes and downloads and your whole history itself. Here, lastly, is the search bar, where you can search up anything based on any topic. Basically, TED gives you a worldwide look at anything you really want. So in conclusion, I really hope that all three of these apps really help you as a teacher, both in terms of convenience and saving time. It really does help your students, again, as well as communication with parents. Overall, these three apps will really help your life as a teacher.